President Trump himself has called you, quote, the most sensible Democrat. And I know you met with him in January. You say in part because you wanted to, quote, find kinship and common ground over the fact that you had both come face to face with death. I'm curious, what were your impressions of him? Can you tell us a little bit about that meeting and what you thought of him in general?
Well, they reached out and they wanted to invite me to attend dinner. And that was in January before he was even took the office. And as a senator for Pennsylvania and the president, would like to meet with you, I think that's part of the party. And I think that's pretty reasonable to say, okay, sure, absolutely. That doesn't mean we agree on everything. And that's what I decided to do. And we spoke for about 75 minutes and overall, and my wife was there too. And we even discussed possibly, hey, could there be a deal about the dreamers? You know, and again, like I just wanted to have that. And I'm again, you talked about immigration. I'm constantly. It's like I would love to protect the dreamers. Absolutely, and that's part of my wife's story. She came here when she was 7 years old. I agree, and that's why I had dinner with him. And if a Republican, got an offer to have dinner with Obama, and if he or she said absolutely not, whatever, I think people would be like, why not? Why not? It's like, what's the big deal? What's the problem?
I don't think anybody's suggesting you shouldn't have met with him. I just wanted to
Well, a
know
lot of people
your
have.
maybe I wasn't. I just wanted to know your impressions of him. Was he receptive to your ideas? Did he strike you as a different person than he is on, say, social media? And in some of his rhetoric, I was just curious.
Profoundly different, absolutely profoundly different, than his public persona. And one of the reason why I did that because we both survived a near death experience, and it really changed me. And I was wondering, hey, did that change your life? Because you had probably the most profound political turnaround that I can we could ever recall. And you've been shot in your head, and that bullet, it could have been just a little to the left, I guess to the right. And can you imagine the place our nation would have been if that would have happened? But regardless, though, and I hoped that this created an opportunity to do big things and different things. And quickly, I discovered that, yeah, the vast majority of things he's going to do weren't the kinds of choices I wouldn't have made to be in that situation.